So let's start with what I think is the easiest question, but sometimes people tell me is the hardest one, which is what made you want to become an author?
I feel like that's just it is kind of tricky. I feel like for me to answer that, just because I mean I've always loved books. I even from when I was a kid, I was reading books and kind of falling into fantasy worlds and devouring, and then found my way to romance. And at that point, I mean, I was a teenager at this point when I was like, I want to write. I want to write my own story, and so I did, and then it was just kind of snowballed from there, really. So it's kind of just my love for storytelling and my love for reading and writing stories is just it's part of who I am, you know. So it's hard to answer that. There's not one specific little moment where it was like, yeah, that's it.
It's a whole lifetime of it.
It is really, yeah.
So why do you like writing romance?
I well, preferably I read romance, so that's almost exclusively what I read. With the side of I do like general fiction, you know, as long as the story is flowing and everything like that as well too. But there's something special about romance because you kind of know exactly what you're getting into, depending on the subcategory of romance for sure. But you always know that there's going to be two main characters who fall in love, who find you know, bumps in the road along the way, but then eventually they find their way back to each other and everything typically ends up in a nice, clean little bow. So that's just what you expect with romance and it's what you get. And I love that. And I love, for me, I love writing and kind of in capturing the human experience and putting it onto page is really enjoyable for me.